KTLA 5.
All right, we have breaking news. Mark hung over a very dangerous driver. We've been watching this guy for a few minutes now, Mark. He's on the 5 freeway southbound.
Yeah, he was actually on the 91 freeway eastbound, Megan, and look at this guy just kind of weaving in and out. The sheriff's department was looking at him several minutes ago and actually lost him or gave up on him because of the danger to the folks on the freeways here. But here he is, just an absolute reckless driver who was on surface streets for quite a bit here, and now he is on, again, the eastbound side of the 91 freeway here. So we will see what he does, but it looks like he may be joining another freeway here. We'll kind of follow through here, but again, just a very dangerous situation. This was more of a concern for us as he was coming through the Cerritos area because he was traveling at such a high rate of speed on surface streets here, but now he has made his way onto the freeway here. Again, the sheriff's department essentially gave up on him or lost him, one or the other, and essentially this guy is now heading southbound here through the area. Now, this is going to be in an area that we're not going to be able to get to because of altitude restrictions here, but again, he is traveling southbound, and he is traveling at an extremely high rate of speed. Wanted initially for possible DUI, reckless driving here, and this guy, again, was on surface streets for quite a bit of time here. Now he has made his way onto the freeway southbound, and he is going to be kind of out of the jurisdiction here. We were certainly hoping to gather some people up here and maybe get this guy caught, but again, it looks like he may be making his way out and getting away here right in front of us here. Again, southbound on the 5 is where we are at here from the 91 freeway and coming through Buena Park and in towards the Anaheim area, driving very erratically. You can see this guy drive. Oh my gosh, you should have seen him as he was about to join the 91 freeway eastbound at Ornthorpe. He at a very high rate of speed split a couple of cars and was through the intersection there and onto the freeway here. 91 freeway Ornthorpe is where he got on the freeway. Now he is going to be south on the 5 freeway approaching Harbor shortly, the Disneyland area, and that is unfortunately where we are not going to be able to carry this because of altitude restrictions here. We've got some low cloud cover and oh my gosh, there he goes. He just spun out and lost control there. Let's see what happens here. There is no one following this guy. No one following this guy aside from us, guys. So this is the only place that you were going to see this. Wow. Okay, so he lost control, spun out, and let's try and get a street here. It might be Lincoln southbound. Lincoln southbound, 5 freeway. You see this guy, a male, somewhere near 6 feet, blue jeans, black shirt, T-shirt at that, running southbound again. Allegedly a possible DUI driver and just traveling. You saw him on our air, just traveling at a very high rate of speed. He lost control, spun that Honda Accord out, which incidentally had paper plates, so there was no way to track that vehicle otherwise. And he spun out and is now southbound on Lincoln, just crossing over the 5 freeway. Hopefully some law enforcement officers might be able to pick up on this and get this guy. This guy is running, well, as fast as he can, essentially, but we are not going to be able to get any closer than this, so it's as far as we can take this using our camera lens there. But there he goes. He looks like he's tiring out here. Southbound on Lincoln, still crossing over the 5 freeway here, heading in towards the Anaheim area. This guy, this is going to be your only view of this guy unless the law enforcement officers are able to catch up to him. But again, at the point that we caught this in the Cerritos area here, the sheriff's department lost him. He was driving very fast on surface streets, and then over on the eastbound side of the 91 freeway here, we'll try and angle off to the east here and see if we can pick him back up. But hopefully some police officer in the area might be alerted to the fact that this guy is on the streets here. But yeah, happening live on our air. You saw this reckless driver just completely lose control there, and now he is still running southbound on Lincoln past the 5 freeway in towards the Anaheim area, and he's kind of looking back to see if anyone's behind him, see if anyone's following him. But yeah, just a very dangerous situation. We wanted to alert some of the folks in Cerritos that this guy was coming through the neighborhood at a very high rate of speed on surface streets, but there he goes, joining the 91 freeway to the 5 south, and he spun out, and there he goes. And what intersection is that? Can we get that cross street east-west? Euclid and Lincoln is at, and that is where he is at. He looks like he's moving westbound now, so he may be out of our coverage area here. But we'll try and follow through as much as we can. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to send it back to you.
He looked like he was going just past the bus stop there. Yeah, right there. See him right there by the sign?
There's a Target right across the street
in
that area. We've been watching this guy for quite some time. He was blowing through red lights in neighborhoods at one point. just going extremely dangerous rates of speed. And we don't have any reports on exactly what crime he may or may not have committed beyond what you're seeing, which, of course, putting people's lives in danger is very serious. But he's obviously trying to get away from something. He crashed his car, and now he's just running as fast as he can. And hopefully law enforcement's going to get there soon.
He's going to Target. Okay.
Now, Mark,
hey guys, he's going into the parking lot of the Target, so hopefully any kind of law enforcement that might be alerted to this situation here might be able to catch this guy. Following this guy for the better part of 10 to 15 minutes, we have multiple infractions on this guy, driving through red lights, weaving in and out of traffic, on the shoulders, and just driving at really high rates of speed. We saw him spin out on the freeway there and then lose control of the vehicle, and now he's walking essentially towards the Target right there on Lincoln, just west of Euclid. Lincoln west of Euclid is where this guy is walking into the Target store, and the Target is no doubt going to be closed, but he is going to be in and around the building there, and we can see him just still kind of turning around looking at us, but that's as much as we're going to be able to do with this guy, unfortunately, but hopefully law enforcement will be able to catch up with him.
is it a flight restriction, that like a restricted airspace you're over? Is that why you can't get closer, Mark?
That's right. It's the Disneyland TFR, which extends up to 3,000 feet, and our ceilings are no higher than about 2,000 feet because of the marine layer here, so we're not going to be able to get up and over this guy. We'll certainly do what we can to follow through with him, but again, he is just kind of walking past the Target, on the grounds of the Target in the parking lot, but you see them. We're doing our best. He's a good, mile and a half away from our location at this point. Unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to get any closer than this. We'd sure love to be able to and follow this through to the end, because we've had this since the beginning when the sheriff's department had to let it go. But again, there we go. There's the guy on foot traveling through the Target area here, and he is going to be again on Lincoln, just a little bit west of Euclid, where that Target store is located. We still have eyes on him, and there he goes. And this is the best that we're going to be able to do for you, unfortunately. But there you go. Sky 5 HD first and only over this particular situation.
Yeah, really good job, Mark Kono, doing this. And law enforcement, if you're watching, there he is. Mark's going to continue to follow him, so hopefully we'll be able to help them get to him as soon as possible. We're going to continue to follow him, bring you the latest news, weather, and traffic coming up right after this break.